Hi, good morning. Yeah, and now we're going to start another series one workout. Yes. And now it's the towel. Okay. And I know, some people they're at the gym and they're doing pull-ups, yeah? And these pull-ups, they look amazing, and they get in there and they grab the bar. And first of all, you have to have these forearms where you can actually grab the bar to begin with. And then you have to be able to hold yourself. This is all very difficult. And maybe you did pull-ups in the past and you're thinking, oh, I used to be able to, whatever. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you'll get there again. It's okay. But here's the deal, you can't start with the pull-up. Yeah, they have these contraptions, to make it weightless or whatever, but it looks terrible. I mean, to me, use it if you like it, and it helps, of course, use it. But to me, hey, we're doing the pre-workout on our own time, on our own schedule, and without any onlookers, so it doesn't matter what it looks like. Yeah, so and we're at home, right? Going to the gym, this is actually working out. We're not working out. This is just a pre-phase. Yeah, it's not even a real workout. It's just a pre-workout. Yeah, and we use the towel. Okay, so what we're going to do is, again, we're going to do this for 5 minutes, yeah, and we'll probably break it up because 5 minutes, yeah, it's kind of long, and we'll do some light stretching and whatnot, yeah, to keep things going. And but here we use the towel, yeah, and this is one idea, be very careful. This is a bed, so it's very heavy. It's not going to move. It's also a heavy bed on carpet, so it's not going to move and hit me. I would be very cautious doing anything like what I'm doing with something overhead. There's a high potential energy. There's something stored overhead. Then when it comes down, it hits you. Yeah, and it hurts. So don't do it. Yeah. So, but if you come up with something like this, yeah, it's you put the towel around the bed. Yeah, and then we're going to lay down. We're going to lay down. This feels good. Yeah, maybe I'll just lay here. Just kidding. Okay. Now we have the towel. Yeah, and we're going to grab it. And from the very beginning, you're using your forearms and you're grabbing, yeah, and now you're going to use your lats, yeah, just like a pull-up, yeah, but this is much easier, and you can do it on your own time. So go ahead and put the timer up here, for 5 minutes. So here we go, and you're going to pull down and try to feel the strength, the muscle pull from your lats here, yeah? You can use your whatever, biceps, forearms, whatever. But the idea is that we're getting some light, similar to a pull-up, yeah? So we do 5 minutes, yeah? The resistance of the friction and what's holding here is, it's pretty good. I mean, but I can go easy, all right? If I don't pull on it with the other hand, it's easier. So don't pull so hard if it's too hard. Don't make it hard, make it reasonable. We're going to do this for 5 minutes, yeah? So it has to be reasonable. It feels good. I'm going to pull a little harder and tighten it up, yeah? So you want this kind of towel that has some cushion so that it stretches, and this is what kind of grabs the leg of the bed, and then you can, this is very heavy on the triceps, yeah? A little heavier than I wanted. So maybe really try to pull, and maybe don't go all the way down, right? That's out. You keep your tricep kind of steady, and you try to pull from your lats, okay? So that's what we're going to do. It's very, very difficult. Now maybe just stretch. Yeah, just put your arms out. Have you done this? Just put your arms out. It can be a stretch if you haven't been doing it. Just put your arms out flat. Do they lay flat or do they come up? Because you're so used to being in front of your body. Yeah, stretch it out maybe do light forearm stretch here, very light. Don't pull, don't make it difficult. Yeah, do a little bit here as well. Yeah, and then the other side. Yeah, and just kind of up and down maybe. Yeah, and the time is still going, it still counts, it's okay. Let's do another set, yeah, of the towel. Now we use the towel. Okay, we're still going, maybe count to 10, count to 20, something. Yeah, and this is, again, this is pre-workout. Okay, And we'll start out with the towel, and we'll layer in some other things to make the workout, to round it out to 25 minutes. Now, if you don't have 25 minutes, yeah, don't do 25 minutes. You do what you have. Maybe you do the first 2 minutes, 2 exercises, yeah, which is 10 minutes, yeah. And if you need to, go back to series 0. This is pre-workout, so we're doing something. Yeah, we'll make it even easier in series 0 to establish the habits, to get things going. We'll make it even easier. Okay, we're still going. Maybe count to 10, count to 20, something. Yeah, and this is, again, this is pre-workout. Okay, and we'll start out with the towel, and we'll layer in some other things to make the workout, to round it out to 25 minutes. Now, if you don't have 25 minutes, yeah, don't do 25 minutes. You do what you have. Maybe you do the first 2 minutes, 2 exercises, yeah, which is 10 minutes, yeah. And if you need to, go back to series 0. This is pre-workout, so we're doing something. Yeah, we'll make it even easier in series 0 to establish the habits, to get things going. We'll make it even easier. Okay, yes, now it's time to move to the next exercise. And you might have heard people talk about chair yoga, yeah? And I think this is kind of silly, yeah? But here's a chair, yeah? And it's somewhat inspired, yeah, by the chair yoga. I'm not a big fan. If you are, that's fine, yeah? You do the chair yoga, it's great, you know, do it, that's great. But somewhat inspired, but even simpler, even more simple. We're going to do some ankle circles, and some simple leg raises, yeah? And you will think, yeah, this is silly, you know, this guy's not even working out. And you'd be right. I tried to tell you this is not even it's not a real workout, yeah? But it's a pre-workout, and here we go. Okay, yeah, now we're going to start the ankle exercises. So here we go, we're sitting in the chair. Yeah, and we put our foot out, yeah, very slightly, and you just go in circles, yeah, it's not hard. Okay, but you'll start to feel, wow, oh, I have muscles in my leg? That's amazing. I mean, even just holding your leg up, you may be like, oh, wow, I feel this in my quad here, and that's good, you should. So let's just go, and we start the timer already, yeah? And so now we'll just go. Maybe do 10 the other way, something like that, yeah? You don't have to work too hard. You don't have to try or think too hard either. Now put the left leg out, yeah, or the opposite leg. Go clockwise, maybe 10, go counterclockwise. Yeah, and maybe so this is not so boring, we put in a little bit of the leg raises, yeah? So maybe do 10. I you know, and for me, sitting, yeah, putting my legs straight out, this is like a hard stretch. Yeah, I don't know here, maybe I can move a little more. Yeah, this is a hard stretch. I don't know why you think maybe this shouldn't be hard, but it is for me. And if I try to hold it there, you know, don't hurt yourself, don't hurt your back or whatever, but you know, then then even in here, yeah, it feels the stretch, and on the quad it's just hard. So the point is, yeah, you keep doing the exercise, and it will do something for you as a pre-workout, yeah. So maybe do 10 or whatever you're feeling the stretch, and do 10 on the other side, and then get back to some ankle circles, 1 on each side. And again, this is, you know, this is just one exercise of 5 in the current workout. We get in 25 minutes of pre-workout, and we're on our way, yeah, to actually working out. Yeah, maybe you want to get there. Maybe you just stay in the pre-workout. This is sort of like chair yoga. You stay here because it's just easy, and you can do it at home. Yeah, that's fine too. I'm trying to get to the workout phase. But I know and I recognize I have to go through the pre-workout phase, yeah, and this is where I'm at, yeah. So counterclockwise, clockwise, you keep going, yeah, and we will now, again, it's partially just so it's not so boring. But if you're doing this, yeah, you're getting you're moving these muscles, right, and you need to. You need to start thinking about moving these muscles, and now we do just some light leg lifts, no weight, but it doesn't matter. You get in the stretch and you feel it. Actually, you feel it. If you try this and you no kidding do it, yeah. I don't know, you're laughing. If you're laughing, stop it, yeah. But yeah, if you laugh, as long as you keep doing it, I guess you laugh. That's fine. But you do it, and here we go. You start to feel it, and you'll understand. Yeah, if you do, I'm sorry to inform you, but if this is hard, or honestly, even if you feel it at all, yeah, you are in the pre-workout phase, yeah, with me. So welcome, thank you for coming, thank you for joining me in the pre-workout phase. Here we are, we accept where we are, and we go from there, yeah, together. All right, now back to the ankle circles, and finish out your 5 minutes, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, thank you again for watching, and let's move to the next exercise. Okay, yeah, for this next exercise, I was kind of struggling to get the camera at the correct angle, yeah, so I don't know if it's perfect, but this is what we have, and yeah, now we do the next workout, okay, and together, yeah. And let's do this next workout together, the next 5 minutes. It's pretty easy, yeah? I've got a wall here, yeah? And we're going to kick our legs. I did this in the middle school football, yeah? But it's still valid, so you take your foot and you're just kicking back and forth, yeah? Try not to kick the wall, okay? So this is kind of, you should feel the stretch in your leg as you go up. You're mostly straight leg, yeah? And you're just kind of swinging it. And this leg here, this is kind of pivoting a little bit. So don't hurt your knee, don't kick hard, right? But you're kind of pivoting, you're getting your hips a little bit, your stomach, yeah? And so you're not trying to go fast, yeah, but you kick. And then we'll have to see, like I said, the angle, I don't know if it's perfect. Now we'll kick the other way. Okay, it's not terrible. But now you're feeling it in your back here, back of your leg. and your heart rate is also going up. Yeah, this is kind of like pre-workout jogging. I don't know why. Yeah, it's not really like jogging. Yeah, but you're probably saying, but however, it's not too far. Yeah, and this is where we're at. So we'll keep doing that. Alternate. You can see I'm getting slightly out of breath. Yeah, maybe R2. That's okay. But here, as we continue the exercise, yeah, we will we'll also mix it up. Let's mix it up just a little bit, and we're gonna mix it up since we're standing here. We're already touching the wall. Yeah, this feels good. You're going to stretch your chest, yeah, and you do it by holding your arm flat against the wall. You kind of make a 90-degree here, yeah, and then you go forward. You if you have a doorway, yeah, we can show that as well. Yeah, at the end I'll circle back and I'll show you in the doorway. I don't want to move the camera right now, yeah, but I'll show it at the end and we'll cut it together. It'll look great. So here you are. You're stretching the other side, and you're stretching your chest and your shoulder, and you're trying to, yeah, lightly stretch, and maybe stretching your back as well to try to feel this. But you're also taking a breather, and now we're going to get back to the kicking, because this kicking is the actual exercise, yeah. And all you need is a wall. This wall has a small bump out, so I can kick into this space. Yeah, you could do this with a chair or a chest of drawers or a something, counter, whatever you can do with where you can kick. We'll do the other side. Yeah. And let's keep it going, yeah. And you're holding on here, and even just holding on, you're probably feeling some resistance, some muscles bulking up here or coming into play, and that's good. Small, and this is a pre-workout. It's the whole point. You know, the fact that you feel something in your arm here, you know, it's beautiful. It's almost the point of the whole workout, right? What we're really trying to, or the intentional workout, yeah, is the kicking. And the kicking's getting our heart rate up. Yeah, but because we have decided to do something, which is not nothing, we also, it's a cumulative effect of doing something. Now I feel something in my arm, I'm moving now, and now I'm going to stretch. And all of this, you know, I feel like I have done something, and it's not just psychological, yeah? There is the psychological, okay, of course, no doubt, but it's like real as well. It's real as a pre-workout. Let's say you have a doorway, and you want to stretch, you can just do this. You put your arms out, and you go forward. Yeah, I mean, honestly, oh, that feels good too. You can go one side or the other. And as long as that time is going and you're doing the 5 minutes, yeah, this all counts, yeah? This is, take a break during the kicking. Okay, honestly, now I'm thinking as I'm in the doorway, this may be good for the kicking too. Oh, this feels so good. So this is probably, maybe even better, it's certainly a better camera angle than before. So maybe you do this. This is all about moving forward. Yeah, I mean, you may have, as I said before, you may have thought, well, we do the kick. We do the kick back and forth, and then we do the stretch, okay? Yeah, this is the next exercise, and now we'll move to the next one. So, okay, yeah, now it's time for the next exercise. And this is going to be a little bit like throwing, you know, maybe the throwing motion. Or if you like, you know, maybe it's a karate chop. And again, you know, if you're at the gym, you know, you're probably not going to do this because it might look silly. You might think someone's going to laugh at you, yeah, but you're in your own house, you're doing pre-workout. And the idea here is that we're starting to move. I mean, honestly, if we were to just like shift our weight front to back, that would be something. Because now you're working out your calves as you're shifting, and it just, and your abs even as well, because you're moving. Okay, but that's so boring, yeah. To what are we going to do? I mean, if you like it, do it. You just do this the whole 5 minutes. That's fine. Yeah, but here's what we're going to do. So we do a throw, yeah, or a karate chop. I'll show you both. Yeah, and so we just do a throwing motion, and not hard. We're not throwing anything. It's just a shadow throw, right? But again, you kind of pull your arms up together, and then bring the one forward, yeah. And if you know how to throw a football, yeah, then you do this. Now we gotta do both sides, and you don't have a ball, so it doesn't have to go anywhere, right? But you're going through the motion, yeah, and this helps to move. Again, you're coming front and back, and you just keep switching. And there's no slinging. Don't sling. Don't hurt your arm. It's very gentle. You end in an extended state, yeah, but gentle. Maybe you don't even extend all the way, just almost all the way, because you don't want to get into this hyper extension and hurt yourself. Yeah, this is supposed to feel good. Well, you got to be now we just don't fall over. Now we have to use our abs just to not fall over. Yeah, and this is something. So again, some throwing. We've got the timer. So we'll do this for 5 minutes. And I should show you, if throwing isn't natural, yeah, you don't do the throwing. We could just face straight even. Okay, face straight, but maybe you can move a little bit, and you wind up, which means bring your left shoulder over, wind up, now you're wound up, and then karate chop, yeah? Wind, chop, wind, chop, yes, wind, chop, yes, this feels good. It's almost better than the throwing. I love the throwing motion, but the wind, chop, yeah, this is so good. And now we wind the other way and chop. It's just so easy. There's no coordination here. You don't have to be a football player. Yeah, I also am not a football player. I'm not very good with my off arm. I'm dominant right arm, yeah, so the left arm, it's not as good. But twist, chop, twist, chop. You could even rotate every single one with this one. That's kind of nice, yeah. And the throwing one, it'd be exhausting to do one and shuffle and do the other. But with the chop, yeah. So this is the throw or the chop. Or if you're following me, maybe you're doing both. Wind, chop, wind, chop, wind, chop. And we're not doing this hard. We're not doing this hard chop. No, don't do that. We're just moving. This is pre-workout. Look, settle down, okay? We'll get to the workouts, okay? For real, trust me. Yeah, as I was saying, just, don't rush it. We'll get to the actual, we'll get to the workout. Yeah, and we'll be working hard, and we'll be pushing it and pushing the limits. This is working out, yeah, the next series, be series 2, but we're in the pre-workout phase. This isn't supposed to be hard, it's not supposed to be painful, it's not supposed to be difficult. I think it will feel good. Even if it doesn't feel good, it feels manageable and not like too much work, because the idea is to remove the barrier, make it easy to start doing something, because right now you're doing nothing, yeah? So we start and we do something. There'll be plenty of time, don't worry, for the gut it out, hey, one more set, come on, go. And there's plenty of these guys on the YouTube now. You go find them, yeah, and do that if you want that. That's fine and good. If you want that, that's great, go do it. That's not what this workout is, yeah? So this is easy. So we're not going to strain. We're going to do it easy, and we're going to get there together. And it may take some number of weeks. It may take some number of months. I don't know. Yeah, but we start. We start today. We start now. Okay, yes, it's time to move to the next exercise. And now you can grab either a baseball bat, yeah, if you have one, or maybe you grab a broom. I mean, it's kind of silly, right? But the idea is to have something in your hands that you're holding. Could be anything. I probably prefer a baseball bat, yeah, but you know, because I want this to be easy and no excuses that you can't do it, I'm using a broom, yeah. And so we'll just start with some, this is left-handed, yeah, just some light baseball swings, yeah, and we're going to do this for 5 minutes. So we can put the timer up. And now I'm going to go to the other side. Try to have good baseball form. I'm kind of choked up because it's kind of a long broom, but you start to feel this in your arms, and even just you can tell I'm getting slightly out of breath, yeah, because just moving quite a bit, you're shifting your weight forwards and backwards, and you can tell that you're getting a little bit of a pre-workout in, yeah. And if you don't like baseball, maybe you just do a little bit of twirl, yeah. You just kind of just a little bit of twirl. You don't have to go crazy. You don't even have to go around, right? You could just do that. And kind of rock back and forth. Yeah, and the idea here is that we're going to do 5 minutes of broom baseball. Why not? Yeah, we're trying to get those forearms going, trying to get the legs going and the twisting going. Yeah, so you can start moving. You just kind of pre-workout. And again, it looks silly, and it is silly, yeah, to use a broom like this. But the point is, you probably have a broom. You probably have a broom, and you may or may not have a baseball bat. If you do have a baseball bat, go get it, of course. Yeah, I mean, this broom is really silly. The baseball bat will feel better. It'll feel good. But the broom works, yeah. It's sort of minimum product. It does work, and you can use it. So I would recommend to use it, yeah. So I'm going to just keep working out a little bit longer. Yeah, you could also do a little bit of, like if you were kayaking. That's maybe the benefit if you have a broom and not a baseball bat. I mean, you could also do it with a baseball bat, right? But here you could be pulling a little bit with your back and feeling it, right? You could act like you're in a kayak, yeah, and doing the exercise. Yeah, and you can tell after doing this for a little while, your heart rate is going up, and you can tell that you're getting a small benefit from this exercise, yeah? So you're starting to move. You can feel it in your forearms, you can feel it a little bit in your legs, and you're moving, you're starting to move. This is, again, what do you do before you're ready to actually work out, is the pre-workout.